Hi, my name is Leora Horwitz, and I'm a physician and researcher working on the RECOVER initiative.
Hi, my name is Teresa Akintonwa, and I'm a patient representative working on the RECOVER initiative.
What is RECOVER? RECOVER is a national research study funded by the NIH to better understand the long-lasting symptoms that can occur after a COVID-19 infection, also called long COVID. In this video, we'll explore one of the most talked about symptoms of COVID, the loss of the sense of smell. We'll also highlight findings from our new paper, and most importantly, share why these findings matter for patients and healthcare teams.
What do we know so far about the loss of smell after COVID? Since the beginning of the pandemic, the loss of smell and taste were some of the most early reported symptoms of COVID-19. Some people have experienced a lasting loss of smell as part of long COVID. We also know that beyond COVID, the loss of smell has been linked to memory problems.
What did we do? In this study, we explored the loss or change of smell after COVID. We conducted smell tests in over 2,000 people enrolled in the RECOVER adult study. Some of them had reported changes in smell or taste after having COVID, while others had not.
What did the results show? We found that more than 80% of people who felt they couldn't smell normally still had noticeable smell loss, on average about 2 years after infection. About 1 in 4 had severe smell or loss, or no smell at all. In addition, nearly 70% of people who didn't think they had any smell changes after COVID actually had abnormal smell taste scores. We also found that people who had lost their sense of smell were more likely to report having trouble thinking. What does this research mean for patients? The ability to smell properly is important for overall safety, such as detecting smoke, gas, or spoiled food, and it also affects quality of life. We were surprised by the amount of people who had an abnormal smell test but didn't realize it.
What does this research mean for healthcare teams? This suggests that even people who didn't think they had smell loss should be screened. These findings may also help us to better understand the connection between smell, COVID, and cognitive health over time.
Thank you. On behalf of all RECOVER representatives and researchers, we're excited to share these and future findings with you. If you'd like to learn more about the research we did, please visit the publications page at recovercovid.org.